Yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, welcome back. My name is Tariq Abdul. So today I'm gonna explain you guys about my old project. Yeah. So today I will explain you about Bitaqwa app. Uh, in the Bitaqwa there are several features, and one of features is zakat. Doa. I mean doa. Doa. So as you know, on here, first thing first, first thing first is I will open the main things. The main file is um like the starter. So I will show you the first things is here. You can see on the main dot. Main dot is like a starter, like the file when you open your first file. When you open your first when you open this application, they will run the run we call it that, run the first file. So main dot is like the starter when we want to run this app. And nice is and you can see on here there are several things on here. We can see there's some import that I use. There's the import package, presentation, dashboard, and screens. This import necessary screen widget for navigation route in the app, and this the import bilateral material dar for the UI package for the UI component things, and on the void main is for the entry point or for the starter of the application when and this the void main will running the my app widget, and this class my app extends is like for define the main application with widget and styles widget that set up the mature app with the roots too. And you can see on the override is this for like the build for building the root for the widget of the applications that will configure that will configure the material app with the title, themes, and notifications. Yeah, notification roots. Or you can see on here. You can see on here on the main on here. This for the base things, the basic things is the title of the application, and this like the base color for this application. I use the deep purple on, and this is for like the address of the file of the feature. So slash uh, slash artist means for the dashboard screens, and doa address is for dual screen, and zakat address is for zakat screens, and uh, and and for the rest is sense. And now we're gonna explain you the now we're gonna explain you the card doa. So oops, on here you can see on the card doa there is some package that we use. Card doa is for like the how we call it the what we call the ini the UI things, the UI component things. So on you can see on the final strings is for the declare the final properties that we need for the card image path and title and type callback. And when you look on the dual screen, you can see there's a clear grip and prayers category every single one of these items. So this you can see on the final function on tab. This is means like when on the tab property in the functions pass down for the parent screens. It's like for for the function for the tap when we tap on the screen. And the next you can see on here there's the cons cartoa. This requirement this image and the untapped. This construct this for like the constructor for the cartoa with the requirement parameters. So this like the constructor, the one that will customize or will asking or will like ngatur the will customize the requirement parameters. And you can see on a and you can see on the override build the method. So basically the so basically on here on the override build your method is for the UI for the card widgets. And now we're going to return the gesture detector. This for the gesture detector. So when he detect uh, gesture on the screen, when the user is tap on the one of the container, one of the UI, the doa, they will opening the will open doa. And this is for the apply decoration, the container styling. So this for the container stylings. So when we open the doa, when you open the doa feature and you open one of the doa things, the one of doa, I will show the doa with um with the correction with the container on the behind on the with a rectangle. The rectangle is rounded, so it is more minimalist and good. And for the color is white, so because I use the white for the background for the doa, and this like the shadows, yeah, shadows for the decoration too. And now you can see on this for expand the image. So the image, the asset image will fit box fit on the container. They will customize like they will set the image will like maximize the white with the container. They will fit on the container. And this the concise height is for like giving space between the image and the text. Yeah, like yeah. And here is the display title and text. This the title alignment like the text alignment. So like the text for the place is on the centers, and for the style we use the for the font is open mediums. So this is for the main okay, the main point is the card doa is for when we open one of the doa, so this file will running for the UI for the doa things when you open one of the doa. Now we're going to go to the doa screens. So and here on here you can see there is necessary import that we use. Yeah, there is control dot ultius presentation and blah blah. Okay, basically this is for the you can see on the class the screens is for like define class to define the dual screen class with the styles widget that display on the grid prayers. So um they will define the dual screens that will display on the grid prayers when we grid prayers categories when we open the grid when we open the dual feature. And this override is for the building method with the construct or the UI. So this for the UI things. And here the return scaffold. The return scaffold is widget for provide the structure the basic structure of the screens. So scaffold is like the what we call it, like the main and the base of the house. So when we wanna make a house or building, we need like the base, the basic things, the base of the building, the base of the building, like the pole or the blueprint. Next is the define the F bar and background color is for define the F bar with the back button titles. So this is for settings the back button. So you can see on here this the background things will the background is the color primary for the background, the bar, and the styling of the doa. When we open the feature of doa, they will show the text doa. Now I use the color white and the poppins mediums. And at here on the leading on press applications, this code is focusing for the back button. So every time when we open the screen features, when we gonna go back to the dashboard screens, we just need to click the arrow back button. The arrow back button, you can see I use the color white, and this is why we use the arrow back. I just new online this for the name of the icons, and this for the when we on the press. And at here the column and the children's is for define the body of the screens for the column. So this like the other base, other like the hanger or the hanger, like the pole for the column for containing the header image and the grip the cards, so they will stack with the vertical style, the container and the header, the image, and for the grip of cards. And this for the name of this the asset, the asset for the image for the doa sections. The file name is image header doa png, and this the you can see the on explain child and the cross axis spacings and blah blah. This for use for the explain to fill the reminding the space with the padded prayers category. So basically this um oops this you can see on here, this for use, this for like for purpose is like for the expand the widget is crucial for make sure that your grip is takes up the exact on the right amount space of the space of the screens without causing overflow errors. Also there is like some errors when the expense running. For the analogy is like things of the expense is like a flexible tenant unit tenant, like um like um what we call it, like flexible roof. So in on the office building, so the column is like the and the column, and the image asset is like the fixed the fixed roof, the fixed size roof. So the image uh cannot maximize or like cannot um cannot um revolution or like cannot define, I mean like maximize his size. And the expand tells the child the padding and the review for take up the rest of the floor space, so they will fill up with the expand widgets automatically adjust the grip size, so they will take over the the expense, so the expense will take over the background that the image doesn't fit, if the image is doesn't. And the grip count is for the for like the widget. For this widget is easiest way to create the grid, yeah, where you know the exact number, the column what you want, yeah. And the code, yeah, you can see on here. So you can see on here there's the card to and blah blah and blah blah. This means is for like for they will these things is for when we open the one of the doa. You can see this the card for pagi and malam category. So basically when you open the one of the doa, they will ask to the doa list for what? For making the for searching for the image asset and show the pagi malam, and they will go to the cons dualist this dualist for searching for the category names is pagi dan malam, and this the card for the doa category, makan category, and misalkan category, and blah blah. There are one, two, three, four, five, six. There are six doa that we have, and this we're gonna the move dualist to the dualist screens. So as you can see on the dualist screens, there are several necessary things like the package for the screens. You can see there's the import package that I use. There's the detail DOA screens, the color constant for the UI things, and the material through, and the DOA data that is for the data for the DOA. And now we're gonna see the you can see on here on the class DOA screens is the widget to all screen is the widget is like rack for the rack for um for for a book for an a book. So this widget is for like we can call us cupboard or like the bookshelf. And this the function is actually the function is like for the maximum screens that will show on the list screens on the list. So they will show the list with the maximum size that can show. And now we're gonna see on here on the category. You can see category is like a signal for like like a signal like for give a tanda like give a tanda for the for category on the right. So for example it's like doa harian or doa perjalanan, yeah, that is like the category of the doa. So this data will choosing which doa that that will show on the UI on the screens. And now we're gonna okay and now we're gonna on the on stainless screens I get oops. And now you can see on the override, this override is like for the so building the method of the construct of the UI screens screens. And you can see on the on here this the category. So basically this category get dualist category is like for um the like there are some person that there is person that will uh, grab the book from the garage or from the someplace from the room uh, encoding the category. So the get to category get to this category is like the one is like person that will using the books that will using a book according the category. This is like for when we gonna grab they will filtering the data yeah, that relevant from the sumber data from the doa data dart. So this will filtering or will choosing the doa data. There are several cases you can see on here. Now the doa list will choosing the doa data. And now we're gonna go to scaffold. So this the written the scaffold. Scaffold is like the widget that will make the base of the house, like the construct the base of the house, the bone of the house. And this the color base you can see. And now we're gonna do the app bar. App bar is like the title of the the title of the board in the top of track. So each track have his own title. So this like for navigation that will show on the top on the title like a category, and there is the return button on the left side. And you can see on here on the list view on here you can see on the list view is like this view builder is for for putting like a rack like like line of the line of the book that that the position is tight and tidy. So the position is tidy, so the the book is with the good with the right side with the right stack. And this like for making the list can scrolling with the efficient ways. So they will show uh will show the list that show on the screens only. So if not show on the screens, they will like that they will not run. They will not show on the screens. And you can see on the list style. So on the list on the list style, you can see on the written padding, the padding container each doa for like with the styling. So each doa container, each doa card have his own have his style. So every doa that they have the horizontal like card, and the card is white and with the show with the shadow. So so the doa is the doa is uh, tidy. So this is for like the doa design. Yeah, this like the bookshelf have so this like the sample of the book. So every book has its own design and has a design every each book. And now we're gonna go to the navigation, the on tap. You can see on the on tap things on here on the navigation on the navigator push is like for action when we gonna open the one of book, or we gonna and we wanna move to read table the detailed screens. So they will like um searching for they will ordering or will guide the user to the detail screens, and they will sending the whole text the doa like the inside of the book the the inside of the book that will show on the news screens. They will show the doa title, the Arabic text, the translation, and the reference too. So this if the users is when we it's like when we want to choose one of the books. The books and the inside there are the title, the Arabic text, the translation, and the reference. Yeah, so that is for the dual screens. And now we're gonna move, and now we're gonna go to the doa data. So as you can see at here, this the function of this will function to receive the list of the prayers doa based on the specific category. If the written list maps containing the prayers details like the image Arabic resolutions and the receive the reference. So basically, when this data is like the server or the home or like the box for putting the stuff that we need to when when we gonna open the app. So this like the garage for putting some items. There is so right here you can see on the switch category is for switch the statement to handle the different players category within the current response on the the player data. On this case is for the case for the prayers related to food and beverage. So you can see if the case when the case is when if the user click the doa makan and minum, they will show on here, they will show the the doa makan like doa before we eat, doa when we gonna eat, after eat, doa when someone give you drinks and food. This the case name is makan minum doa, and we're gonna go over here. This case is for the prayers that related to the morning and evening activity. So when the user open the pagi malam doa, they will show the this doa. That is doa before we sleep, before after we wake from sleep. Uh, so this you can see on here. There's the image, the title, the Arabic text, and the translation and the reference. And every case have his have their own doa. So this basically like the garage for putting the data for the doa. They will waiting for the order from the doa screens. They will waiting the order from the doa screens. So and now we're gonna open the app. So you can see on here on the app when you open the doa feature, it will show the doa screens. You can see on the doa this the image and this the fuck and that you know what if I say that the explain will take take over the image when the image is doesn't fit on the side on the other side, it will show the white things. And you can see on here there are like uh six doa. There's the pagi malam doa, rumah doa, and makan minuman. When you open the pagi malam, you can see they will show the doa list. There's the doa before we sleep, doa when we wake up, and doa when the night is is terrified. And when we open the doa before we sleep, it will show the cards. You can see the card. They will show the white card and with the text. There's the title of the screen, the title of the dua. There's the name of the dua. And the Arabic, there are the Arabic text, and this the translation of the dua, and this the reference of the hadith, the authentic hadith. And this we call it as the written button. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all for me. I hope you guys can understand what I mean, and I hope you guys can take the benefit of this video. And yeah, that's all for me. My name is Dr. Firdaus. Sorry mistakes, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.